Hey guys, and welcome back to part 2.5 of How Not to Get the Job. And this is all going to be about achieving a level of confidence and knowing that you are worthy of the next opportunity and really, really, truly knowing and believing that. And so, exercises to help you cultivate that and also your ability to then articulate that to others so that people will then either want to hire you or buy from you. So, some really big things for me. I really, really love to journal. I journal every single day. I journal when I'm pissed off. I journal when I'm happy. I journal when I wake up in the morning. I journal before I go to bed. I kind of just have like a day entry, and so it's like a bunch of random, like if anybody ever found my journal, they think I'm a total crazy person. But and I am, so that's fine. But it is definitely all over the place. But I think that's really healthy, and it's important for you to have an outlet and have a place for you to be able to articulate the way that you're feeling, and then be able to go back and reread that, so that you can either learn from where you were in that place, even just a few hours ago, or cultivate from that place and grow on that. So that's a really big thing. And another thing that I really love is meditation. I try to meditate every day, and sleep stories. I have to tell you, like, I know that it's not like a part of the normal routine, but sleep stories via the Calm app are my life right now. As most of you know, I have a 2-month-old, and there's some level of anxiety when you go to sleep at night, no matter what, when you're a new parent. And the sleep stories just like help me drift off into a world of sleep. So that's partly part of my application. I highly recommend Calm. It is so fantastic, and it's just like a go-to resource of some really great meditations, breathing exercises, and sleep stories, and it's just accessible everywhere. So whether you travel, or if you're at work, or if you just need a minute and you just go into the supply closet at the office and you just like do a quick breathing exercise, whatever, but you need to get it out. So that's what this is. So I just had to show you. And it's also accessible on your phone. I mostly access it on my phone. But here is I just wanted to give you a little bit of an example of why it's so awesome. And you can really like just click on any of the stories, and they just start like lulling you to sleep with a wonderful, relaxing voice. And I'm just going to play a second of it for you, because it just makes me so happy. Anyway, we'll give it a second, but here we go.
Hi, my name's Tamara. Are you
They're
ready
just
for
wonderful,
a sleep story?
and they just make you feel really,
Tonight,
really great.
I'll be reading Chapter 2 of
so
The Wind and the Willows.
That's just an example.
So cozy up in
We're
bed.
going to end our session early.
Good night.
But I really, really highly recommend it. You should just give it a try and see if it's something that trips your trigger, and if it's something that you'd like. So other than that, so moving on. So my next one is cultivate that confidence. So learn how to articulate it. Know where you're coming from your elevator speech. Use your time journaling to figure out what you want and where you're coming from. So a part of letting go is going through those feelings and knowing what you've been through and addressing it and then moving on. So do that, and do it on a regular basis, and it will genuinely help. And use these mind tools to help you get in the space that allows you to do that from the best place for you. And if you need help articulating it, I do have some things in the Job Seeker Toolkit too. Shameless plug for my stuff. I'm not going to go through it on here, but I have some tips for networking, for attending networking events, for ways to write your elevator pitch, for your resume, for your project experience templates, really all of the stuff. So my next tip is attend events. So network. Really, just network as much as you can. And as a little network tip before you go, you can do a bit of pre-networking by, I'm going to just show you, for example, on meetups. I go through meetups all the time, and especially when I was doing a lot of heavy recruiting in Salesforce. There's always a Salesforce meetup on Saturdays, on one Saturday every month, and here we go. We'll just look at the developer group. For example, you can click on members that are part of the group, and then search for these people on LinkedIn. I know this is creepy. So like once the people have RSVP'd to the event, I saw there's only one person going to this one in this month, so I'm not going to even do that. But for example, once the people RSVP to an event, you can then look at the list of people that have RSVP'd, search for them on LinkedIn. If you find them, you can shoot them a message and say, hey, what's up? I'm going to Dreamforce meetup on Saturday as well. Let's talk. Let's like be friends beforehand. So then you have like a buddy before you go. It helps to give you that extra level of confidence if you know somebody at the networking event that you're attending. It's also why I recommend becoming friends with the host. So that's huge. So connect with the host before or after, meet them in person when you're there, take photos at the event, post them online while you're there and afterwards, give props to how cool the event was, credit the host, be friends with them. So then that way the next time that they host an event, you automatically feel like you know somebody, you got a guy at this event. So it's a nice like warm and cozy feeling. I love to find events on meetup.com. So this is a really good example of different meetups that you can attend. You can join new groups or you can start your own group. Another great place is Eventbrite. And then obviously LinkedIn has a number of events. So LocalX is another one. And one really cool feature for you to be able to leverage while you're at an event is on your actual phone here. I'm going to show you like this way. So I hope this is going to work. So if you go to your LinkedIn app, wherever you are at an event, and you click the people, so like if you were going to go network, you can find this handy dandy find nearby, and you're able to identify anybody that is at the event that has their Bluetooth on and has I guess approved this setting on their phone, because we can't find my husband even though he's in the other room. But it will allow you to connect with anybody that's nearby. So it's a cool way to just send a quick invite, and I think they get a little pop-up on their phone and a little notification, so then you're able to like find them and like eye them out in the room and then maybe like connect and start a conversation. So just meeting people, connecting with them before and after, sending them an invite. This is also another reason why having LinkedIn Premium is really, really great. But I hope that helps you. If you want more, please find me on Instagram. Let's connect. You can follow me at Present Time Atlanta. And I will be back with way more How Not to Get the Job series parts. Part 3 next week. I honestly cannot remember what it is right now, but I will drop it in the comments. And first comment below if you want to download the free What's Next guide. It is very, very robust and is helpful for both job seekers and for entrepreneurs to find that next step. So I wish you the best, and I hope you have a wonderful week and weekend, and we will talk soon.